Alrighty, we got mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2 and 3. All right. What's good? It's your boy LG. I'm back with another video. We are back with another episode of the Strip Club Chronicles. Man, you can get close. I don't bite. You know, we here with, is it Rico Snowflake? Yes.
There you go, DJ Snowflake, man.
There we go. Okay, because I know you as Lil Rico. You know what I'm saying? So I know him as Lil Rico, DJ Snowflake, though. And
I have so many personas, so like there's a bunch of names involved. But this is my second interview.
Second?
Yeah.
What was the first one?
First one was a while back on some Zoom shit. Or like back when the COVID.
But yeah, we man, this has been a minute because I've been wanting to do one with you for a minute. I know we were supposed to be talking a while back. He's a DJ here. He's one of the DJs here along with me. I'm actually working tonight. He's off tonight. Well, I met you at like what? At All Stars, back in All Stars before. Rest in peace, All Stars. So tell the people what made you want to come over and start doing strip club DJing.
Back when I was with his old manager, he was my booking manager. He's all like, if you don't want no like regular 9 to 5 that you be working at, and he loved music so much, he's all like, why don't you just get in the strip club industry, or like you get tipped out by every dancer you work with. And at first I was like iffy about it, and then like it took me a while for me to like be like, say fuck it, you know, give it a try. And then I did for 6 months. I was at All Stars. Yeah. And then once I got better at the mic, and once I got better with the song selections I was doing, I was like, let me try something out, because I worked during the day where like the day, bro, shit was dead all the time. And you'll get like once in a blue moon, it'll be popping. Not popping where like there's a lot of money in the building, but there's some money where you can have fun with it. Yeah. And makes the shift go by even faster instead of going all slow and shit.
I used to work day shift, bro. Like shit crazy, bro. I used to work day shift, so I know when I started working day shift, and it was so, like, it wasn't, like, it was different from what I used to, and I liked it at first, but, like, I was just, like, so ready to, like, try the nighttime, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, man, this is, like, the energy was like, man, it's so slow, it's so this, like, but, like, especially when you're not doing a lot, you know, like, you do a lot the first, like, hour, because you're opening and trying to get everything set up. Facts. But then after that, like, hour and a half, it just like slows down, and it's like, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but doing the nighttime, it's a whole different vibe. Matter of fact, and I think I remember telling you that, because when I first worked with you, because so, like I said, when I came across him at All Stars, I remember like your timing couldn't have been more perfect, because we needed a daytime DJ at that time. We had one at first, but then the DJ was like, he got, I guess he was from out of town, and he was dealing with some other shit. Like his car broke down, and then it got like really bad. I remember one time it was so bad to where I got called in on a day off, and I think I had worked that night before, so I got called in like right after, and I was like, bro, what the fuck, bro? So that's when I was working like my regular night shift, and then I ended up having to work a day shift. And so going from like night to day is like fucking crazy. Like, what the hell, bro? But when you came in, and I was glad you came in, because it was like, it's good for to learn. And because I know you learned a lot. We're going to get into a little bit of that. So you was able to learn. It was slow enough to where you like, you know, you had to like change your mental to be ready to learn. You know what I'm saying? So that was the biggest thing. It's like taking the time to learn how things work, especially if you're coming new. And like your situation. Yeah. Your situation was new as shit. Like you had no idea. So what do you feel like is the difference between a show and working in like the club and shit?
The difference is like with a show, bro, like you gotta play like that lit music that wanna like make you wanna mosh pit, or like, you know, it's like make you wanna jump up and down and shit, like get turned. Like it can be like reckless on stage, and you know, obviously you can like interact with the crowd. I interact with the crowd way more than I do here at the club. It's way different from a club, bro, because like at a club it's like booty shaking music. On top of that, like you can't do shit that you would do at a show here. Like obviously I can't smack my head up against the microphone here. I can't.
Why you would want to do that in the first place is beyond me, but okay.
That's just part of my thing, man. I'm influenced by a lot of metal, rock, and screamo shit, and when I see them in live, I translate it to my fucking I translate it to my performance on stage. Nice. But at a club is really different, man. Like you gotta play more club music, and club music to the point where like it gotta be perfect every single time.
It's gotta be sexual, it's gotta be like, you know, sensual, because this is a sensual environment.
Yeah.
So, and a matter of fact, it's kind of like what I told you when I think I told you this when you first started. It's like radio DJing.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like the radio DJs, the stuff that you hear on the radio, like your voice is what carries.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a whole different vibe, and you gotta have like that MC voice to be in the club, bro. And thank God I worked at All Stars before I came to Diamonds, because I was able to build up that voice to the point where like I work here and I sound like any other DJ. I sound like a club DJ now. Yeah. When I first started, I sounded all shy. Oh, we have JJ coming up to the stage. Now it's like, we have JJ coming up to your main stage, round one.
I'm glad I was able to help with that, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot. Like honestly, like it's something that, like me, it was kind of a little bit more on the natural side for me, because I do YouTube, and you know, doing videos and stuff like that kind of helped me. So when I started talking and then I started doing it, you know, welcome in, and I've done a little bit of MC work before, you know what I'm saying? I've done, matter of fact, back when I was in high school, I did a little bit of like for the pep rallies and stuff. I would be on the mic for the pep rallies and shit. So just a little fun fact for those who didn't know that. So it was crazy. We used to do stuff like that. So I kind of like translate that, and having that entertainment stuff. It's a whole different vibe, man. Like being here and, you know, being in clubs, because I would also MC with other DJs. You know, shout out to DJ Mikey J if he ever watches this. I would MC with him. And you know, I would go and interact with people. I would walk from the stage, and you know, instead of just hanging with the DJ booth all the time, I would go walk around and talk with other people. You know, to get people involved. You know, just talk with them, and stuff like that. Here in a place like this, you can't necessarily do that. I get it, bro. It's tough sometimes, because like I know you're kind of like used to that direct crowd interaction, and sometimes you gotta like kind of cut that, you know, or curb that a little bit. So it's kind of a weird thing, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to make your own vibe, because sometimes like the people out there act like they don't know what they want. So sometimes I'll be in the booth, just be vibing by my damn self, you know what I'm saying? I'll be just sitting there vibing by myself, and sometimes like I'll get on the mic sometimes myself and be like saying some shit, like especially when we pick up, I'll pick on a girl on stage, like, you know, since we're on the stage back there and DJ booth right up there, I see a certain girl that's on certain stage, okay, I'll pick on her. You know what I'm saying? Or I pick on a girl if we just got main stage. You know what I'm saying? Every so often, you know, just add a little spice on it. Besides the voice, what was the other lesson that you feel that was something that you could take away, that you could use for here, that you learned for here?
Song selection. It's more like you can't play the music that you want to hear for yourself. You got to play for music that's whoever's in the crowd, kind of, right?
Yeah, give or take.
Give or take, right?
Okay.
It's like more reading the crowd than like instead of playing your own playlist, because if you play good music for the crowd to vibe to, it will make them stay and spend more. Yeah. And I'm still learning that, and I've been in this industry for about a year now, because I know what's
different. And
yes.
Every club is different.
Yeah. Like with here, it's more of like our own playlist, where like we gotta know what music, instead of like having the girls have their own playlist.
The girls still here's the thing, the girls still give us a playlist.
Yeah.
But it's just like we incorporate that with everything.
Facts.
We incorporate that with what's already out. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So like a lot of the times what'll happen is the girls will give us what they think they want to hear, and sometimes what they want to hear may not fit the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a couple of girls that we know that may want like the weekend.
Yeah, like that slower shit, or like that sensual slower shit, but like
it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's after hours.
Yeah.
And people want to turn up. We can't give them that.
Oh no.
Like we can maybe one, you know, but we can't.
Yeah.
We can't give them the full playlist.
Exactly, like on some back-to-back shit, cause like it'll make them want to fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I love that type of music, like that slower music, but like it's just sometimes it's not meant for that time right now. When it's prime time hours, you want to keep it upbeat to the point where like they're not falling asleep and makes them intrigued to spend more.
Okay.
On some shit like that.
Without going into too much detail, because I know you done been through some shit already. We know. What is the craziest thing? One of the craziest things that you've seen in the club? Like, what is one of the craziest things that you've seen?
I'm gonna name one of them.
Right.
I seen too many fights out here in Diamonds, man.
Really?
Yeah, it's just whenever like they told me to play trap music, all right, I'll go with that trap music vibe. Next thing you know, people get too amped up and then they start fighting each other. Like there's this one time, bro. It was like a Thursday night.
Yeah.
Bro, so much money was in the building. Like every stage was getting tipped out. Next thing you know, a guy walks in. And like he started saying what's up to like his people. And then next thing you know, the next song plays. I think it was like some Nicki Minaj. It was like that song Everybody.
Yeah.
Like everybody, you know. Next thing you know, you see like 10 dudes from VIP section to like people from like the main stage that were chilling there.
Yeah.
They started jumping like it was 13 against 1. Like that's the most crazy shit I've seen. And I'm just like, bro, like how y'all find some Nicki Minaj? I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what?
And on top of that, on some crazy shit, there'll be times when like girls come up to me to like request them in songs. They'll tip me too, but like instead of like tipping with money, they be like flashing their titties at me and shit. And I'm just like, bro, I guess I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. Bro, you better than me. I'm gonna back up. So fights wise, right? I haven't seen too many fights, thank God. I've seen a few. Here, I've seen like maybe one. I think I saw one the other day, but it was already broken up. Like the managers are already taking them out by the time I saw it. But like I haven't seen too many fights. Thankfully. Just even overall in my career. But like I said, me personally, I always try to keep a level head. Like I try to keep it, the vibe level anyway. But man, I've had girls try to pull that card to try to get out of tipping, to get what they want.
Nah, it'd be the customers, bro. Cause like the times when like I DJ here, bro, most of the girls that come up there, they're from girls that like work at other clubs around San Antonio. So then they know me already, bro. Like they'll be like, I already got like, I want to say I got clientele, but a lot of girls know me, and once they see me, bro,
he got clientele. He got clientele.
I don't got no clientele, but like a bunch of girls know me from just from being up there, because I'll be turning up and shit, and then they'll see it from like a far distance, and they'll come up to me, and then I end up chopping up with them, and then next thing you know, one thing leads to another, so we end up getting turned. Then I started seeing if I got ones in me, like fuck it, he twerking on me, like man, might as well.
Yeah.
But like it's on some cool shit, not something like where like I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I only do it to the ones that like
that actually work.
I want to say actually work. I'm just like the ones that know me, that come here because they fuck with me and shit.
Yeah.
Like all right, yeah, I'll turn up with them. Why not?
The Dynasty